Hello, it's Dusty Thunder once again with a cake story for you. Nom, 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 nom. I hope it's sweet and not one of those rank cakes. It's like a cake that's supposed to be tasty, but it's got some kind of nasty shiz inside. Is this a sweet cake story? Is it a feel-good cake story, like a tasty one? Or is it one that's just like bitter? Is this one of those bitter cakes? Title of this story is, Will I Be the Astronaut for Having a Backup Birthday Cake? Hello! So my birthday is on Wednesday. I like to have my party exactly on my birthday, if not within a day of it. For the past several years, I've been in charge of managing my birthday cake. I usually order from DQ and have them make a custom cake for me. This year, my friend asked me what kind of cake I wanted. I told them and mentioned that I usually take care of the birthday cake myself, but they said that I shouldn't have to take care of that responsibility of a cake since it's my birthday. I accept it, and I'm looking forward to the cake that they bring. However, a few things. My friend and their partner live almost 2 hours away, and they let me know that they would already be running late to the party because of some things they have to do. I'm anxious about them running super late since it's a weeknight, and I'm having my party end at an earlier hour because people have work the next morning. I also know they've been having some personal issues going on, and I'm worried about them overworking themselves and getting exhausted. I really appreciate their gesture of coming in from out of town and coming to see me for my birthday, but I'm anxious that they're going to burn themselves out. Also, since I'm used to being in charge of my own cake, this does throw off my routine a little bit. I am appreciative of someone else taking care of it for me, but with everything going on, I am anxious that they're not going to be able to make it with the cake. I have been considering having a backup cake just in case, and I already talked to my stepmother about the situation. She said that I would be the asshole and she'd be pissed if she made a cake for someone and came in from out of town just for them to have a backup cake. I need a reality check. Again, I'm just anxious about how things will pan out. I already have a lot of anxiety about how my birthday will go every year. So would I be the astronaut if I got a backup cake in the event my friends cannot make it in? I appreciate your feedback. NTA. Also, the number of times that OP said, I am anxious is like the biggest tell that we need. So let's wrap this context around it now. Let's say OP struggles with anxiety in general. We can tell that just from how this is written. It's not just about the birthday. This is a general thing. But at least OP recognizes and says, I am anxious about X. I am anxious about Y. I am anxious about Z. I'm generally anxious about this event in general. So that generally in general, I know that was redundant. I'm sorry. But recognizing that OP has a lot of anxiety around this, why would you choose to make someone who already struggles with this suffer up to and including the day of and even during part of their birthday and their birthday party? Why would you choose to punish someone like this? Was it stepmom? Is that what you said? I already talked to my stepmother about the situation, and she said that I would be the asshole. No, and I would expect your stepmother, depending on how where in your growth she became part of the picture in your life, to understand your anxiety as well. But she does not. So I'm hoping that it was later in life and she wasn't part of like your upbringing. Otherwise, was just completely in denial about the fact that you have anxiety to begin with. But you, like everybody struggles with anxiety to different degrees. You at least have the what's the word I'm looking for? You at least have the awareness to say this is going on and to manage it yourself and to do what you need to do to make sure that it doesn't take over and ruin your birthday. Your stepmother's like, nah, let that anxiety ruin everything. It'll be great. You'll have a blast. No, screw that. It's your birthday. She doesn't get a vote, first of all. Also, the fact that she knows that you have anxiety and is still willing to punish you through this is bullshit. NTA. Coffee, good point there. I would talk to the friend about your anxiety and see if they would be okay with your having a backup. I think it's a good plan. Candy Thunder, raising her hand here. What do you mean? Oh, there is a microphone over there. Would you look at that?
If I had this much anxiety over something, I would make the backup cake and like leave it in the car. And then if something happened, it's still there.
Can't do that because OP gets the cake from DQ, which means it's an ice cream cake. You got a deep freeze in the garage, OP. I think that...
Also, you're not helping someone if you take away their ability to choose. You're actually just forcing your opinion or your thing on them. And so I think, I don't know. I don't know what you do.
It's bullshit. I do think, though, if these people are really your friends, and yes, you appreciate the gesture, I would say that. I greatly appreciate the gesture. You know me, I'm a really anxious person, and I'm freaking out that like something's going to happen because you guys are already so busy, or that, you know, you're coming in from so far away. Are you guys okay with my having a backup cake here as well? It'll be there. We'll have 2 cakes for everybody to enjoy. If you guys are able to make it and everything goes as planned, great, bonus cake. Woo! If you can't make it, at least I'm not going to have like a freaking panic attack when it's 15 after and you're not there yet, right? I think if they're truly your friends, they'll understand, which is what really bugs me about your stepmom. She just doesn't understand or doesn't care to understand or what the ever. It's not okay. You do you on your birthday. You know yourself better than anybody else, and you're already managing it. So do what makes you happy on your freaking birthday, okay? Do what makes you happy. The fact that everybody else is trying to punish you on your birthday is not cool. I understand the sentiment. I understand it is your friends that are offering to do this are offering to do this because they love you. But if they really do love you, they will understand. Yeah, plus those friends are already going to be late to the party, Brie. Yeah. Yeah, Brittany, a true friend would be like, more cake? Hell yeah. Just make sure you're not getting the same kind, so you've got some diversity there. Dry ice? There you go, Mel. But I don't think you have to hide it. I don't think you should have to hide it. It's your birthday. People need to accept you for who you truly are. After all, they're there to celebrate you, right?